Wednesday this morning because good morning, Ken. I do have to work today. I'm waiting on my, can somebody tell me if my Facebook's working? If you're on Facebook. I'm waiting on my Facebook to work and then we'll get into this. Good morning. I don't know what my Facebook's doing. It just keeps saying live is starting. I'm just going to exit and get back out and try again. Leave. So give me a second, guys. I'm trying to get my Facebook to go. Once I get Facebook connected, we're going to get Challenge Wednesday going. We're only going to have 10 exercises today. But I do have to abruptly get off because I have to share, get ready, and get to work today. So that's why I'm going live so much earlier than usual. Because I do have a real job that I have to work because I'm a real grown-up. Sad day, right? But that is why I decided to come on here earlier today anyway, so we could go on ahead and get it in, do what we need to do, and get it over with, because I'm losing weight. So I'm back on it. No problem. We appreciate you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to get my live set up. I'll go back in and edit it later. Hopefully it's going to work. Let me see if I can get this situated. Just give me a second, guys, and I'm truly sorry. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. I hope this works. We're going to pray that this time it works. That's all we're going to do. And yes, my computer is covered in stickers. Does anybody else cover their computer in stickers? I'm just curious. Please work this time. Please work this time. Please work this time. Please work this time. We're in! Okay, praise God. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so glad. We were having some technical difficulties. Praise God, all of my devices work right now. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. Yay! I love it. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself, let you guys know kind of what we're going to be doing. But my name is Nataushia. A lot of people also know me as the Seated Cardio Queen. At my heaviest, I used to weigh over 500 plus pounds. And what I've done is after I lost around 200 pounds, I injured my left ankle. So I knew in order for me to still get cardio and do the things that I needed to do to accelerate and continue my weight loss journey, I needed cardio. So obviously with me injuring my left ankle, running, going to the gym, things of that nature was a little bit trying and super tricky and also super painful. Hey, Tanya. So what I did is I started to look on Google, YouTube, TikTok, different avenues to try and find seated cardio routines. 3.5 years ago, whenever this happened to me, I couldn't find what I created. So me being a former college athlete, thank you, Sherry, for the gifts. I am a former college athlete. Even though I've been overweight my entire life, I did have a track and field scholarship. I was a thrower. I did discus and shot put, and at one point was ranked in the top 5 in the state of Kentucky. So what I did is I took all of my athletic knowledge and I created high intensity interval training in a chair. So we're literally going to work out seated. So if you feel like working out in a chair is not something that you can do or utilize, I'm here to tell you right now, don't knock it before you try it, because I promise you're going to be sweating. I'm already sweating and I ain't even got started. I'm sweating mainly because my device didn't want to work. But anyways, we're going to have 10 exercises. We're going to exercise 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise. You don't have to keep up with me. This is low impact. It is beginner friendly. And you can go at your own pace. I don't care if you do 5, 10, or 500 reps within a minute. You give me your best. Always try to be better than what you were today, tomorrow. That's all that I ask of you. We're going to start off with back jacks, go into jump ropes, under leg jacks, chicken jacks, jog. Good morning, baby. Good morning. And then we have jog, reach and step, tapsies, out and ups, cross punch kick, and then block jacks. I'm going to assume that you went to say hello, Karen. But hello, baby. But good morning, everybody. I'm going to go on ahead and go hit this chair. We're going to get this party started. I'm going to show you guys, we'll tell y'all how to properly sit in the chair. I am having Milani this morning. Sorry, babe, if you're on here. Thank you for sharing. Let me get my water. But anyway, oh, I need more water. I'm so far off. I meal prepped this morning when I got up. I actually made Tiffany plates for work. Give me a second. Let me get me some more water, and then I'll show y'all how to sit in this chair, okay? But it is so good to have you guys on here with me this morning. We're going to have so much fun. You're probably going to hate me by the end of this session, though. Because it's going to be a challenge. It's Challenge Wednesday. So what's Challenge Wednesday without a challenge? Yes, hello. I thought so. Thank you for the share, Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Are y'all ready? Never. Thank you, Penny. Who's my first timer? Anita, are you my first timer? All right, y'all. So I'm going to bring Facebook down. YouTube, I'm going to bring you guys down just a little bit. If y'all don't know, I stream on 3 platforms at the exact same time. So I have YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. So today, if you guys are just popping in because you're like, oh, you're live early, it's because I have to work my real job today. So if you need to do this routine later at 7 p.m., baby, it's going to be recorded on YouTube and Facebook, okay? Thank you so much for all the gifts. Make sure y'all are down low enough. Y'all ready? Let me make sure YouTube's good. We're going to bring y'all down just a tad hair more. Here we go. All right. I'm going to pop a squat in my chair. We're going to get going, okay? Ready, Ken? Thank you, darling. All right. We got 192 folks on here. That is dope. So anyway, what we're going to do, obviously, y'all, I'm 5'10.5". Praise God, I stopped growing in the 6th grade because Lord knows I'm already a giant. Okay? But you're going to use a regular chair. I would highly suggest one without wheels. Now, if that's the only type of chair that you got in your home, I can't guarantee your safety. But I want you to just simply be very cautious because we're going to be going. So that means more than likely you're going to be rolling. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on sitting at the edge of our chair. We're going to try our best to keep our back off the back of our chair at all times. Now, I'm going to keep it real. When I first started seated cardio, I had to use the back of my chair because I didn't have my core strength developed enough to keep my back off the back of my chair. Now I can go the full session without touching the back of my chair. We're also going to focus on keeping our core tight. So many of you guys are consistently asking, how do you do that? So if you have ever sucked your stomach in to take a selfie and look skinny, that's what keeping your core tight is, okay? All right? Thank you so much, Tanya. I just wanted to make sure because I knew that that was a comment. I was like, please don't let me have difficulties right now. But if you guys do have technical difficulties, I'm on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook at the exact same time. So do what you can do. Go at your own pace. I am going to show you guys seated quick feet, uppercuts, and battle ropes, and seated jack with no leg engagement because I do have friends that have mobility issues. I have friends that are in wheelchairs. So I'm going to show you guys quick feet first. This is the easiest exercise that I do have. Arms out in front of you, okay? Now, this is in the event that while we're working out for a solid minute, if you can't finish the exercise at hand, that's okay. Go into quick feet, go into uppercuts, or go into battle ropes, or you can go into a seated jack with no leg engagement. Again, this is for my friends, or maybe this is something that it's going to help you. If you have issues utilizing your legs in any form or fashion, use those 3 alternatives to finish the exercise. Or if you have the ability to stand and do whatever, walk in place, dance, cut a jig, do the electric slide, I don't know, but do what you can to stay moving, all right? But our first exercise up today is back jacks. I'm going to go ahead and track my routine. It's high intensity interval training on my Apple Watch. You're going to see me pecking this a lot because I'm keeping track of every single time that we're exercising. So we're exercising for a minute, taking a breather for 20 seconds. This is absolutely free of charge. Donations are accepted but not expected, okay? But we have 1 minute seated back jack. Option 1. Option 2, we're going to step it out. Option 3, no leg engagement. So you pick your poison. We're going to kill it for a minute. Starting now, let's go. So remember, option 1, make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades too, okay? Now generally I'm live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Thursday, but because of my work schedule this week, I'm popping on earlier and making sure you guys get your dose of seated cardio. Tomorrow I'll be live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time though, because I have to work tomorrow. But we have option 1, option 2, step it out. Now what I love so much about seated cardio, here's option 3, is it is low impact, beginner friendly, and you can literally start at any level. This is all inclusive, and I've created this to be all-inclusive because I know what it's like to be left out. I know what it's like to be unwanted and picked last. So that's not what we do over here. We keep it, take your breather, all-inclusive because no one deserves to be left out. It makes me think of leaving Baby in the corner from Dirty Dancing. We're not going to leave Baby in the corner. We're all going to be together on the dance floor. We have option 1 for jump rope. Option 2, jump rope. We're going to bounce on your tippy toes. Option 3, no leg engagement, but you're keeping that core tight. Okay? Well, welcome to Seated Cardio Challenge Wednesday with me. My name is Nataushia, and I am the Seated Cardio Queen. We have 1 minute of jump rope. Let's go. Have fun with it. Do what you want to do with it. Because I'm going to keep it real, I used to not be this coordinated at all. I still hit myself, I still hit my dresser, I still do all the things, but we have option 1. If jumping up that much is a challenge, you can bounce on your tippy toes like this, keeping that core tight, doing what you can do. If leg engagement entirely is too challenging or impossible, do this. But still keep that core tight. And again, keeping your core tight is like sucking your belly in to take a selfie and look skinny. We've all done it, so you know how to do it. Up next is going to be our under leg jacks. Now I do have polycystic ovarian syndrome, take your breather, and I am insulin resistant, and I'll explain how I've lost over 280 pounds, but we have option 1, underleg jack. Option 2, modified underleg jack, because when I was over 500, 400, and even 300 plus, going under my legs was an absolute challenge. So I'm passionate about providing modifications so we can all do it, no matter our circumstances, okay? But we have 1 minute, underleg jack. Let's go. Now I went from over-consuming food and overeating and eating things outside of the portions that I should have to controlling my portions, eating higher carb foods. Higher protein, not higher carb. I cut my carbs down, and I'm very passionate about trying to hit 60 to 100 grams of protein, 50 net carbs, and 28 grams of sugar a day. Now, I have been very much stuck on a Tiffany plate. Before I came live today, here's a modification for this exercise, by the way. But before I came live today, I actually prepped out a Tiffany plate for me to eat all day long. So I cooked me up 4 chicken apple sausages. I got my cottage cheese. I got my radishes. I got my hearts of palm, all the things. And I'm just going to take that and eat on that all day at work. That's just what I'm going to have today. Take your breather for lunch and dinner. And then I got my protein shakes. I think I said take your breather. If I didn't, take it. Now up next is going to be our chicken jack. We have option 1. Option 2, we're going to step it out. Option 3, no leg engagement. I don't know who's sending me gifts, but baby, thank you. We're going to knock out our chicken jacks for 1 minute, starting now. But I try to make healthier choices, and a lot of people are like, oh, well, I'm exercising. Why am I not losing weight? A lot of times the reason why you're not losing weight is because some of us don't know that we have certain things that's helping prevent us outside of the food we take. Had I not known that I have PCOS and insulin resistance, and I was at one point borderline diabetic, I would have kept eating high carb, high sugar foods and continue to get to be well over 500. So once I started to make those changes, here's our modification, by the way, and our next one. But as I started to change how I ate and how I fueled my body, that's when the success started to roll in. That's when the numbers on the scale started to go down. But you have to understand how you eat impacts your weight loss journey. I didn't lose 287 pounds, take your breather, by eating a Big Mac for lunch and dinner and gravy and biscuits every single morning. That would not allow me to do that. That would continue to accelerate my weight gain, not my weight loss, because that's not benefiting me in any form or fashion. Next is jog. Option 1. Option 2, pump, pump, pump. Option 3, swing those arms. Okay? We're going to knock our jog out for 1 minute. Let's go. So we have option 1. Now I'm going to speed up. I've been doing this for 3.5 years. But we have pump, 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 or swing those arms. The quicker you move in seated cardio, the more it will increase your heart rate, which in turn will burn more calories. If you feel like seated exercise is not exercise, please sit with me 3 rounds, as in 3 exercises, and you tell me how you feel. Because I promise, I've lost over 80 pounds in a chair. Grace has lost over 160. She does go to the gym and she does this, and that. But if you change your lifestyle, and I mean how you eat, how you drink, how you sleep, how you exercise, you're going to be able to see success. But if you're not willing to make the changes, if you're not willing to make the sacrifices, you can remain the same or continue to gain your weight. It's up to you. Take your breather. Whew. Next is reach and step. Now, if stepping is a challenge, you're going to reach with no legs, okay? But I provide these routines free of charge Monday through Thursday, generally at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I have to work today and tomorrow. So I'm live at 11 a.m. today because I have to be at work earlier. Tomorrow I'll be live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will still provide these as long as the Lord allows me to physically, because it's sometimes hard. But we got 1 minute, reach and step. Let's get it. And I do eat a lot of the same foods. That's how I have lost a lot of my weight, is because what I'll do is I'll find something I like and stick to it for several days, sometimes months. And I used to be a person that would be like, I can't do meal prep. I can't eat the same thing over and over. But what you're not understanding sometimes is there is death and life in your tongue. And what I mean is, if you're saying, I can't do this because I'm too fat, I can't do this because that doesn't seem like it'll work for me, you're going on ahead and solidifying the fact that it won't work, because you're speaking death over yourself. There's so much power in what we say, especially for ourselves. So try to be a little bit kinder to yourself. Try to elevate and edify who you are as a person. Take your breather. Because I promise, you have everything you need to be successful in this weight loss journey. But next is Tapsy. Down, out, up, in. Down, out, up, in. Or down, down, down. Okay? Now on rounds 2 and 3, I will come up and chat with you guys. Thank you guys so much for your gifts on TikTok. We got a minute of taxi, so it's down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. Okay? Or this. Now I am going to speed myself up, but that doesn't mean that you've got to keep up with me. I just want your best effort. Okay? I understand the reality is all of us are on different levels, and that's what's so beautiful about our weight loss journeys. But what's so wild is a lot of us expect to have somebody else's results. All of our bodies are different. I'm different, you're different, your best friend's different, your mom is different. All of our bodies have different makeup, so we're all going to have different weight loss stories and successes, struggles, and journeys. But what I love about this routine that I've created for the world free of charge is the inclusivity that it is. Take your breather, because no matter your circumstance, no matter your size, and no matter your skill, I think I said take your breather, you can do this. We have out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Okay? And I know that I talk a lot throughout the routine, but for me, it speeds it up. Talking a lot throughout my routine, sharing my story, what I've done, how I've been successful, all that kind of stuff, helps me feel like I'm not out here just dying for a minute. But we got 1 minute. Out and ups. Starting now. Now this one, if you don't have leg engagement, do uppercuts, do battle ropes, do seated jacks, do whatever you can to get that heart rate up and elevated. That's the most important thing. But I understand continuing to move for a solid minute is difficult. I used to be over 500 pounds. I've lost a lot of weight in my weight loss journey, so I understand the reality of exercise. I understand the reality of changing your life. I know what it takes, and I'm here to tell you it's not easy. But the more you show up, the more you practice, the easier some of the exercises will get, the more reps you'll be able to do. That's what's so dope about it. But a lot of people will always come at me, because if you don't know, I have had gastric sleeve surgery on June 30th, 2021. I was exactly 440 pounds. Take your breather. Up next is going to be our cross punch kick. So we have option 1, option 2, cross punch knee raise, or cross punch no legs. But I understand that exercise is super hard, and people are always like, well, you took the easy way out because you had gastric sleeve surgery, or you're using appetite suppressing tools, so you're using the easy way out. That's not the case. Those are tools. Let's cross punch kick, babes. We got 1 minute. Let's go. Because I can tell you, if I don't continue to eat healthy, to drink my water, and exercise, I can gain my weight back. And I have gained at most 60 pounds before, because I didn't watch my protein. I didn't watch my carbs. I was just free living, doing what I wanted to do. So people can say all that they want to say, but the reality is, it's just like if you're trying to build a house, if you're using a plastic toy hammer to hammer nails into the wall, it's not going to be effective. You're not using the tool properly, and you're not using the proper tool. But if I use my tools, have a healthy lifestyle, and do what I need to do, I'm going to have the results that I'm trying to attain. Take your breather. It's that simple. We have block jack, option 1, option 2, option 3. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Make sure y'all staying hydrated. Your girl's over here dying. Karen, is that you, baby? Draw me a bunch of flares if it's you. I can't tell, but we got block jack option 1 starting now. I knew it was you, girl. Thank you for popping on. So Karen is my TikTok moderator, and she is an absolute blessing. Well, we got option 1, option 2, stepping it out. Option 3, no leg engagement. Now this particular exercise will target that back fat where your bra is. Or maybe you don't wear a bra. I don't know what your circumstances are. But it will target that fat area, okay? We're almost to our first exercise in round 2 of 3. Good job. Take your breather. So, if you were just popping on, my name is Nataushia. I do provide these free of charge, Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. usually. But I work a real job. Social media doesn't pay me. I have a real job. So I provide these routines free of charge, and I accommodate my schedule so you guys can have it. I can do during lunch. Oh, that's dope. Hey, from the Bahamas. It's so good to have you. All right, y'all. We're back in our second round. It's back jack time. We have 1 minute of back jacks. Let's go. We have option 1. Option 2, squeezing those shoulder blades, okay? Step it out if that's what you need. Or option 3, no leg engagement. You're focusing on keeping that core tight too, okay? But I will be live again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because, again, I have to work tomorrow. But I will still go live, and I will still work out with y'all. Good job. I know y'all got to be feeling the burn. Y'all have to be feeling the burn, too. I can't be on my own. TikTok, I see all the love. Thank you, babes. Take that breather. So again, if you're just popping in, we have 3 rounds, 10 exercises, 1 minute per exercise on Challenge Wednesday. Well, 20-second breathers. I feel every bit of this too, baby. Hopefully you just heard what I said. Feeling the burn. I love it. Hey, from Tennessee. Y'all, I'm dying. But I'm dying with y'all. And you know what? All this sweat is making all my little fat melt too. But let's go into jump rope. We've got 1 minute of jump rope. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2, bounce. Bounce on your tippy toes. Option 3, no leg engagement. TikTok, I see y'all. Thank you for all the love. But if y'all don't know me, I did used to be over 500 plus pounds. I've changed my life. I've obviously increased my exercise. I've increased my water intake. I hate the taste of water. So I flavor my water. Whether it be out of the circle bottle, whether it be with 0 sugar sweetener, whatever. I make it work for me. At least I'm not drinking alcohol like I used to. So I'll take my little skinny syrups, my little 0 sugar stuff, over 12 80 proof shots of vodka. Just saying. It's all of the alternatives, and healthier alternatives are game changing. Take that breather. Woo! Up next is under leg jacks. Are we good? Are we good? Leticia, thank you, sweetheart. I love your name too. Yes, we good. We all sweating and dying over here on Challenge Wednesday. I know I am. Let's go ahead and knock out these underleg jacks. Thank you for the gifts, TikTok. I see y'all. We got 1 minute. Let's go. Now, if going under those legs is a challenge, guess what? Modification, baby. Thank you for all the gifts, whoever you are. But keep it moving. Go at your own pace. Just do what you can do. But happy Challenge Wednesday. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for the gifts, TikTok. I see y'all. If you guys haven't already, please hit that share and follow button. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. Keep up the good work. We're almost there. And breathe. I think we got chicken jacks next. Is it chicken jacks? Praise the Lord. We got chicken jacks next. Are we Gucci or Prada? I'm just kidding. Y'all doing okay, Facebook? Debbie, it's your first day. Welcome, sweetheart. I like the 20-second breathers because I can come up. Let's see y'all for a second. Yes, Karen. Thank you, baby. All right. Back to the chair I go. Chicken jack time. We have 1 minute. Chicken jacks. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2. Step, step, step. Option 3. No leg engagement. And your own pace, okay? But for those of you guys that are new, because I see a lot of new people popping on, my name is Natasha. I am known as the seated cardio queen. Obviously, I'm working out in a chair. What's so possibly super surprising is I used to be over 500 plus pounds, but I literally changed my life, and now I work out in a chair, trying to help inspire other people and let them see you don't always have to go to the gym, because this is low impact, beginner friendly, and can be done at any skill level and at your own pace. Take your breather, baby. Woo! We almost done, y'all. Hi, I have a dieting problem. We don't say diets over here. My first day as well. This is amazing. We don't call it diets. We say lifestyles, because it is not a diet. It is a lifestyle. Diets are very not cool. Oh, my first day and feeling it. Marquita, I love it, baby. You don't have too crazy stuff. Move more than you moved yesterday. Yes. Swanita, thank you so much. Yes. It is so good to have you, baby. But let's jog. We have 1 minute. Seated jog. Starting now. Option 1. Thank you for the gifts, TikTok. Option 2. Pump, pump, pump it up. I always think of Joe Budden. I don't know why. Maybe that gives my age. Now, if moving your legs is a challenge, we're going to swing. Swing, batter, batter. No, I'm just kidding. Move it, baby. But I used to say all the time that I diet. Oh, I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to start my diet Monday. But it's almost like we're telling our brain something that's miserable. But when we say it's a lifestyle, it's all about what we say and how we say it. But if I'm like, oh, I'm changing my lifestyle, it just seems to be more fitting. It sounds more smooth, more demure, so to speak. That's why I'm always like, there is death and life in what we say, and take that breather, baby. Because there really is. When I say that I used to be a person that would say, hey, I can't eat like this, I can't do this, I can't do that, I wouldn't do it. Because my mind would believe what my tongue would come out and say. You can think it, and that also be a solidification that it's not going to work out how you want it to. Let's go into a reach and step. We've got 1 minute. Reach and step. Let's go. Weight loss is also a huge mental thing. Exercise is dope. Don't get me wrong. Exercise is awesome. But if your mentality is all about, oh, this is hard. Oh, this sucks. Oh, I can't do this because I'm too big. Oh, I can't do that because I can't eat like that. Then the chances of your weight loss journey being successful are really, really slim. Because I was one of those people. I would see people meal prep and eat the same thing for 5 days, and I would be like, there is no way. But you know what? That's where those folks were getting the results. Whether they be bulking up or losing weight, that's what would work. So I had to learn to stop speaking negatively over myself. I had to learn, take your breather, that I had to make necessary lifestyle changes and try things that were foreign, that weren't really things that I was used to. And it was when I started to do those things that the number on my scale started to go down. So the more I said I can't do that, the more I slowed my own personal progress down because I wasn't ready to change my lifestyle. We're going to move into our tapsies. We have 1 minute. Tapsies. Starting now, so down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. Or this. But I started my weight loss journey in my late 20s because I do have PCOS, as I've shared, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I'm insulin resistant. So I started to go to the doctor, the gynecologist for real, so I could start getting leveled out, trying to work on my future self or my future husband, you know, whatever, because I want to be a mom one day. They started to do tests because it was very normal for me to be unregular. So it was nothing for me to go years without being a regular female, which was dope. I love that. But I also know the reality was you have to be regulated in order to be a mom. So they started to run a bunch of tests, and take your breather. They had found precancerous cells in my uterus, and they're like, Nataushia, if you don't change your life, you're going to end up with cancer, and you're never going to be a mom. You'll never have that ability. This was in my late 20s. I was 30 when I was a few weeks post-gastric sleeve. I was denied my gastric sleeve surgery. We're going into out and up, so we got 1 minute. Let's go. Out, in, up, down. I was denied my gastric sleeve procedure 7 times, and then I went in the day of my surgery, was denied clear up on the day that I had surgery. My whole surgery story is very hard and trying. I had to schedule every single one of my appointments. I had to do everything by myself because my doctor's office and my surgeon would not do anything for me because my insurance terminated a month after my first visit. So I had to do all of the footwork for my procedure. But I knew I wanted to change my life because I knew one day I wanted the potential to be a mom. So Lord willing, when that time comes, that will be my reality and my answered prayer. So a lot of times you have to find your reason why. And a lot of people are like, well, why did you do it? Why did you lose weight? Because I was facing cancer. Because I take a breather. Because I want to someday have the possibility of having my own child if the Lord sees fit for me to do so. But a lot of people want to be quick to say, oh, you took the easy way out because of this, this, and that. But no one really ever understands somebody's story. Nobody really ever truly knows what somebody had to battle and go through, or all of the things that they have faced since. We're going into our cross punch kick. We have 1 minute. Let's go. So that's one reason why I share my story, why I share my testimony, because I don't do excuses. Did I want to give up? So many times. When I was just fresh out of surgery, I didn't want to live anymore. I'm going to keep it real. I felt alone. I felt unwanted. I was battling depression. There was a lot of things that I was having to go through because even before I went into surgery, I had messages from family. I had messages from friends that were not so supportive, saying I was going to lose my mind. I was going to go crazy if I went through with this procedure. Here's your modification, by the way, or this. So whenever I see people comment on my platform, oh, I can't do that, I'm too big. Or, oh my gosh, you're going so fast. I can't exercise like you. Take your breather. I don't do the excuses. I don't do the negativity, because coming from 500 plus pounds and literally having to change my life and everything that I used to know, I know that it's possible, as cliche as it sounds. A lot of times what it is we as humans are too lazy to make the necessary changes because we are comfortable and complacent with where we are. And we don't want to change our routine. We don't want to have to eat a salad over a pizza. That's just the reality of it. Because it's so much easier to go to McDonald's and get a double cheeseburger than it is to get a salad sometimes, because you're like, oh, that doesn't fill me up. Okay, cool. Figure out how to have a piece of chicken and some veggies. We're going to go into our block jack. We have 1 minute block jacks. Let's go. Option 1. But I've seen the excuses. Because get this, I used to use the same excuses. I used to be like, oh, I'm too big, I can't do a burpee. Here's a modification. Or I'm too big, I can't do a push-up. I can't do a mountain climber. I can't do a sit-up. I'm too fat for that. Option 3, no legs. You can say that all you want to. You can leave that in the comment sections all you want to. But you're speaking to somebody that used to be over 500 pounds. I would not come at me if I were you. Because sometimes I will clap back and be like, yes, you can. Change your mindset. Because at the end of the day, it's your mindset, discipline, and consistency that's going to dictate your success or downfall. We're about to go into our third and final round. Take that breather. But one thing I don't do, I don't play about my lifestyle. I don't play about what I've learned. Because at the end of the day, you can do this. And we can do it together. You're not alone anymore. Okay? But you got this. And I believe in you. I'm trying it. You got to keep trying it. Because it's not just going to fall in your lap. It will not fall in your lap. Let's go into round 3, babes. We got 1 minute of back jacks. Starting now. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Option 2. And I'm going to keep it real. You're going to have months. Here's another modification. But you're going to have so many moments where you're going to stall. You're going to have moments, realistically, that you're going to slip up, have a treat day that turns into a treat week. But once you realize what you've done, there's no greater time than then, right there, now, to change. Get back on track. Because the reality is you've not gained every single bit of your weight back. And if you have, so what? You know exactly what you need to do to pick yourself up and put back in the work. The results will not come if you wish for them, but they will come if you stop wishing and you start doing. I learned that the hard way. Take your breather. It's definitely not easy, but I know that you're stronger than what you give yourself credit for, because I know 7 months ago, you were in a situation you didn't think you would get out of, but look at you now. you're out of that situation and in a better circumstance, more than likely. Next is jump rope. We got 1 minute. Let's go. Option 1. Karen, thank you for being here, babe. Tanya, thank you for being here. Option 2. Option 3, no leg engagement. And y'all might think that I'm being mean, but sometimes you need somebody that knows the truth, that knows the reality of weight loss. I'm not going to sit here and pat you in the back and just be like, baby, you can just do this. I know that, no, that's not me. I will speak kindly, respectfully, but I'm going to give you the truth. There's no sugarcoating truth. So many people are like, oh, well, I need you to tell me how to get motivated. 9 times out of 10, I don't want to exercise. 9 times out of 10, I don't want to eat how I'm supposed to eat. But I make myself. It's not about being motivated. It's about discipline and being consistent and showing up even when you don't want to show up. Take your breather. I would much rather right now still be in bed sleeping before I go into work. But what am I doing right now? I'm showing up. I've already got up earlier than this to go meal prep, to make sure that I'm putting food in my body that's going to help me on my weight loss journey and not limit me. Now I'm here live, spending a little over an hour with y'all before I go into work, an 8-hour shift. But you can say what you want to say and do what you want to do and keep making your excuses, or you can go on ahead and make the changes you need to make within your lifestyle to start getting the same results or similar. Period. We're going into our underlay jacks. We've got 1 minute. Let's go. Now, if going under those legs is a challenge, do this right here. Okay? But your success literally is in your hands. You can't be like, well, tell me what to eat. I need to know exactly what I need to buy. I need to know exactly what I need to drink. I need to know exactly what time I need to work out. Baby, I can tell you everything, but I can't make you drink the water. Can't do it. I can't come to your house at 1 a.m. and knock the Twinkies out of your hand. I can't come to your house at 1 a.m. and tell you not to drink that glass of milk before you go night-night. Can't do it. You're a whole grown person, just like I am. Find alternatives. Do different things. Drink more water. Do something. But don't get upset when the results aren't coming because you're not making necessary changes. Take your breather. And I do eat at night. I snack at night. Last night I had a date with my boyfriend. We're long distance or whatever. I was literally on our movie date eating celery and peanut butter. That was my snack last night. And then I had sugar-free chocolates from Russell Stover's. Used to, it would be fudge rounds. It would be cheesecake. But I had to make necessary changes in what it is that I do to get results. And I'm down 4 pounds this week alone. So you can say what you want to say and do what you want to do, but at the end of the day, if you're not doing what you need to do, you're not going to get to where you need to go. Let's go into our chicken jacks. We have 1 minute. Chicken jacks. Starting now. Option 1. Option 2. Step, 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 step. Option 3. But I really do believe in you because I know how hard and how uneasy it is to lose 287 pounds. I have been fighting all of my life to lose weight. I've been doing all that I can do to get to where I'm at. And if what I can share can help you, baby, I'm all for it. That's why I share my truth. That's why I share my struggles and my successes. Because I want other people to see it is possible. Almost there. Take your breather. Next is jog, okay? Whew. Amen, Karen. The flip side, yeah, once you start, it becomes easier to fight cravings. Yes. How we doing, y'all? All right, I'm going to go back to the chair. It is so good to have you here, Rhonda. Come join us sometime. All right, y'all, it's time to jog. We got 1 minute of jog starting now. Option 1. Option 2, pump, 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 pump. Option 3, move those arms. Okay? I'm gonna come. Y'all keep moving. This is my question. Would y'all prefer it if I was at the side so you can see that my back's not touching the chair? That's my question to y'all right now. Would y'all prefer that? So you can see the side angle of exercise. Y'all keep moving. Keep moving. No? Okay, bet. Thank you. I didn't really want to do it no way. But y'all keep moving. Maybe a diagonal. Okay. I gotta fix my watch. I'm gonna have to get a new watch band because this one just keeps popping. Alright. So, here's my jog. See how my back's not on the back of my chair? Take that breather. Up next is going to be our reach and step. This is going to be a fun one. Thankfully, I'm in a kitchen chair, so I can kind of go anywhere. But we're going to go ahead and knock out our reach and step. We got 1 minute. Let's go. Ooh. Try not to knock anything over. Y'all try not to. I don't care. We got reach and step. Or reach. 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 Thank you, TikTok. Take your breather. Up next is calfsies. But thank y'all for being here. Thank you for the follow, Rabbi. Y'all doing okay, Facebook? Y'all so quiet. She also has different schedule due to work. Amen. Yes, I sure do. All right, well, I'm taking it back the way that it was. All right, y'all, it's time to tapsy. Okay? We have 1 minute. Tapsies. Starting now. Down, out, up, in. Down, out, up, in. Or this number right here. Because I understand I've got friends that can't engage their legs. So keep that core tight. Again, that's like sucking your belly in to take a selfie. Okay? But you do what you can do. Up next is out and ups. Then we got cross punch kick, block jacks. Then we're going to stretch. Then we'll be done. But thank you guys for tuning in earlier than usual. I'm working out with this Edie Cardio Queen. Keep going. Karen, thank you so much for being here and moderating TikTok right now. Take your breather. These are good for older folks too, since they're seated and modified. They are good for any age level, baby. Any age level. I was in my 30s, injured my left ankle, and created these like 3.5 years ago. All right, y'all. Let's out and up it. We have 1 minute out and ups. So out, in, up, down. Out, in, up, down, okay? What I like to always say if you're new is just repeat out, in, up, down till you get the exercise down. Then speed it up, okay? Good job, good job. We do exercise in a chair. We do stretches in a chair, our arms, our legs, and then we finish with a breathing exercise seated. This is mainly because, again, I know what it's like to not have somewhere that I fit in. Whether it be physically, take your breather. Whether it be me physically going to my favorite Mexican restaurant when I used to meet my friends that I used to have, I would have to request special seating because I couldn't fit into patio furniture because I was so big. I know what it's like not to fit in, so I want everybody to feel like they have a place and a space when they come here on our platform and on our community. So that's why I do what I do. We're going to go ahead and move into our cross punch kick. We've got 1 minute. Let's go. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Facebook, are y'all good? Because y'all quiet as a whole mouse right now. Like, can y'all still see me? I see TikTok coming in hot, but are y'all okay, Facebook? We have block jacks next. Thank you, TikTok. I see you, YouTube. Take your breather. Yeah, we're about to go into our final exercise. Why sitting to do exercise? Because some people need low impact. Some people need beginner friendly. Some people, like myself, after I lost 200 pounds, I injured my left ankle, and this is what I created. Now I do this for people that have mobility issues free of charge. So that's why I do sitting exercises. We're working out with you, baby. I love it, Amanda. I lucked out today. We'll keep my... I love you guys. Y'all are the best. Let's go into these block jacks. We got 1 minute. Block jacks. Starting now. Let's get it. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. Now, if y'all don't know, I'm live on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And I'm so blessed to say that between the 3, I have over 400,000 community members. And I love y'all. So shout out to y'all for making my reality your reality, because I love getting to share this with the world and show the world that no matter what exercise you do, it can work. But you got to be willing to work too. Because I didn't lose 287 pounds by not working, by not changing my lifestyle. I changed my life, put in the work, and I'm just here to share it with y'all. Take that breather, catch your breath for a sec, then we're going to stretch. Well, it sounds like you should get a whole new attitude, baby. Americans should eat less carbs. It sounds like you need to get treated more kindly, honey. But we don't do negativity over here in the American world. I don't know where you're from, but we don't do that. We don't do that over here. So you can take your negative nonsense, because clearly there's people, over 400,000 people right now on my stuff that's working to change their life. Instead of bringing somebody down, what you should do is edify and elevate them, because they are making the changes. They're not overeating carbs anymore. I don't eat 2 pizzas in one sitting. I've changed my life, and now I'm helping other people change theirs. So you can take your nastiness somewhere else, whatever your name is, Mr. Evan Almighty returns forever. God bless you, though. Thanks. Are y'all ready? We're going to stretch our arms first. I don't know if y'all caught on or not. Let's take our left arm and put it across our body. But I don't know if y'all caught on or not, but I don't do negative. I've been made fun of my entire life. My entire life. Even though I've lost weight now, I'm still made fun of to this day. So you can come on here, say what you want to say, but I promise I will check you and respectfully let you know that your negative is not appreciated or welcomed in this community, period. Let's switch sides. Because this world is a nasty place to live in. A lot of people don't feel safe going to a lot of places because they fear getting made fun of. There's a lot of people, like I was at over 500 plus pounds, that was scared to go to the gym because they knew that they would get made fun of. And I faced those. I went through that. Let's bring our arms down. We're going to do this right here. If you can't do this yet, we're going to interlock, pull back and over. All right? But that's why I do what I do, because I'm a real human that has changed my life and went through it. So instead of being nasty and negative, why don't you be empowering and encouraging, or completely stay off and scroll on? Evan the Almighty. Lord have mercy. Let's switch sides. Go on ahead and take that right leg, stick it out in front of you, because we are going to stretch our legs next. People need to learn to be more kind. Period. This world is such an ugly place, and it would be so much more beautiful. People could be more empowering and edifying and uplifting, instead of trying to tear the next person down because you're miserable, because hurt people hurt people. And Evan, baby, I don't know who hurt you, but I hope somebody comes through and pours the love on you that you deserve. Let's bring our arms down. We're going to do this number right here. If you can't take it to your leg, what you're going to do is just kind of lean forward, and it's going to stretch the back of that right thigh, okay? You give me what you got. I've lost enough weight now, I can do this. All right? We're about to switch sides in just a moment. Awesome work today, y'all. I'm just a different breed of person, because I could stay nasty and negative if I wanted to. Let's switch sides and really be a nasty person. I could be a nasty natty if I wanted to. But I've learned being nasty to people gets you nowhere. Period. But it will come back to you. And it will bite you. It may not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It might be 15 years down the road when you have a child that's obese yourself. And they get made fun of, and you get to see what it's like to actually have to take care of somebody that has a broken heart because they're getting made fun of because they're a little bit different. Let's come up. Then we're going to spread our legs. We're going to do a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale up through our nose. Hold our breath right here. Exhale out down through our mouth. We're going to do 3. Let's get it. 1. 2, 1 more. 3. Good job today, guys. Amen. We got to sow good seeds, Ken. You do reap what you sow. Just wanted to say you're amazing. Thank you, Measures 22. I'm scared to death as I have to get on a plane in 2 weeks and afraid of the seatbelts. They do have seatbelt extenders. I'm going to let y'all know. After I lost 150 pounds, I went on my first airplane ride with American Airlines. As soon as you get on a plane, I'm going to let y'all know what your best thing that you can do. If you can, ask for the seatbelt extender as soon as you get on. Just so you know, okay? And then if you need it, you can use it. I don't know what type of airline you're using, but I know Southwest has decent seats. Delta has good seats. If you're flying on like Frontier, Allegiant, something of that nature, they're a little bit more compact. That's the best way to say it, from what I've known. So my YouTube and Facebook name is Nataushia Olivia Nataushia Olivia is my Facebook. Nataushia Burke is my YouTube. Yes, she needs to go where she can stand up or whatever, period. Patricia. Oh my goodness. Thank you for today. It always brings me up and beyond my goals for my steps for today. I'm so happy. But listen, I'm going to go on ahead and end our YouTube session. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye. God bless y'all. But you guys